Hello my creative friend, Olga Sobi here, and welcome to new fluid acrylic painting tutorial. I should totally do my paint kiss technique. I haven't done it in such a long time. What can be a better day than today? So let's get to it. For this paint kiss, I decided to go for the pinks and very delicate colors on one side and strong blues. I want to go a little on the darker side on the other. And usually I like to work on the more square size of the canvas or round for my paint kiss, but to continue changing things up, I wanted to work on a pretty long canvas. So I want to have this paint kiss merge of two color sections somewhere in the center, and then we'll manage to stretch them to each side. Let's see how that's gonna turn out, and let's get started. Messenger of love is the secret message today. I am in a very romantic mood, and that's what I want to be a message for this kiss. So I have prepared 2 cups. I think I'm gonna be starting with my pink one, and usually when I have been doing my pink kisses before, I would layer colors, so one after another. I would either go from light to dark or from dark to light, but today I want to have one base color, and for my pink side it's this Venetian rose. I actually have added a little bit of extra white in it, and inside of that base color I want to pour the rest of the colors. I don't want to layer them, I want them to overmix, and I don't know, let's just see how that's gonna play out. So Venetian rose, this one here, I don't remember the name, but I will make sure to include it on the monitor. It's gonna be a pretty heavy cup. I should not keep it on the canvas, so I don't want to stretch it. Next one here is permanent magenta. So you can see, even though I have been adding some colors in the cup, the base is going to be this light delicate pink. Oh, I also want to have some gold, and I want a color to go right through, so I'm pouring from up high. This way the color will go in, and now some iridescent pink. Looks like I have a lot of my colors still sitting on top, so I want to sort of push them in. I'm improvising with this kiss today, so let's just see. So light, delicate color base for one side, Prussian blue, so pretty much almost black color for the light side. So Prussian blue, this is brilliant blue, some sky blue. Also want to have some iridescent in this one as well. Some silver. Again, I'm gonna pour from up high. Gold in pinks and silver in my blues. Let's have a little bit of phthalo blue. Okay, let's get that kiss started. So the paint kiss technique, in case you're new to it, it's when we connect streams from 2 cups in one stream, and that creates beautiful separation if you have different families or color palettes in different cups. Very cool technique, quite versatile. I honestly don't know how I haven't been doing it for so long. Maybe it's time to recap. Okay. Okay, I already like how this looks. I'm not really getting any like strict separation for some reason. I'm pouring too much. Too fast and too up high. So now I'm gonna try to pour slower and lower. Okay, I think I need to stretch out those colors because so far it's not working out. Okay, let's let's keep on going from here. Okay, I'm keeping some color in my cup because I think I might need it when I'm going to be stretching and tilting to cover up some areas. I have to say, this time it has been working out quite differently, and I understand why, because my consistency is much more fluid than before. Previously I have been working with thicker colors. Also, I have been pouring much faster, but the center turned out really beautiful. Okay, so now I'm gonna stretch out that design. Before doing that, I think I might want to add just a little more gold. I mean, I don't know, maybe let's just see how that stretches out. I think I mentioned, but today I'm working on 15 by 30 inch canvas. I want to keep some of the gold, and I think if I continue tilting that way, I will not keep any. So I'm just using color in my cup. I want to have dark here. I kind of want to have dark corner on this side, like I have pink here. So I'm just gonna add in a little more to my cup. Stage number 1 is done. The top of the canvas is all covered. I'm not done yet. I'm going to be tilting it. I want to work on the design a little more, but before I move further, I want to cover the sides. And I want to use out the drips that I have for that, because I might be tilting more, but I don't want to tilt off the paint and change the design only to cover the sides. And the best strategy is to use the drips. I have to say, the kiss went a little bit out of control. Not necessarily a bad thing, right? Depends how you look at it. But we're gonna work on it more. Just funny every time I say it. Let's work more on that kiss. Now that the sides are covered on all sides, if I do just a little bit of tilting to let a little bit of paint run over, it will create most beautiful drips. And they will slide down nicely, because when they slide down on the dry canvas, sometimes they get stuck and deform and just don't look perfectly. You know, it looks so much like a beautiful gemstone. Some torching. I think this kiss is done. I love this movement. It turned out to be quite dynamic, but at the same time there is just unity and connection because the colors have blended in together a lot. There's pink in here, there's blue in here. I do feel like I want to add couple more colors in here once it's dry. I think this part maybe needs some highlights. And here I want to make a little darker, but first I want to see how it dries. I can see against the light that there's gold in here and the iridescent turquoise and silver here, they're shimmering. So first I want to see how it dries and then we'll make a decision. So keep watching, I will be right back. The painting is dry and I am not fully happy with it. The colors are nice as well as the composition, but something is it's missing for me. Therefore, I decided to play with this piece a little more and make it look a lot more like geode. I'm using small round brush and just adding more colors on top to enhance some of these lines, and I really want to add more contrast and texture to this piece. At this time, I decided just to turn on some music, let myself go and fully improvise with this piece. No plan. I keep adding until I'm just gonna feel like it's time for me to stop. So let's see how it turns out. And here is the very final and finished look. It is so different from all of my recent paintings in terms of color, the composition, technique, and just overall style. And I'm so glad that I just allowed myself to keep working on it, because now it has a lot more contrast, a lot more interest. It looks like a beautiful geode. And after enhancing some of these lines, I changed the layout a little bit, especially at the top, at the bottom. I made the center look a little more 3D. It definitely speaks a lot more to me now. So it's a geode created with a romantic paint kiss technique. And I especially love the center part because it has all these beautiful rounded shapes and forms, and there is a lot of very subtle golden and silver shimmer. You can see some of the gold on the top and silver. It's just all around the piece because when I was adding the paint in the cups, I poured it and it overmixed, so there is no bright shiny metallics. It's all, just part of the painting. So it's very cool how it turned out. And please let me know, how do you like the outcome and all the enhancements and the touch up and change, and of course the final look. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Take care, create with passion, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.